Dear students, today we will study about the chemical formula and its types. First, we come toward the chemical formula. Scientists have used various symbols for the representation of all the elements which are till now discovered, and these are about 118 elements discovered. And for each element they give a specific symbol. For example, the symbol for hydrogen is H, capital H. Similarly, the symbol for calcium is Ca. In same way, they have also classified chemical formulas on the basis of their symbols and give them a specific formula for a specific molecule of the compound. So we can say that when the molecule of a compound is represented with symbols, it is called as an chemical formula. Or in other words, we can say that the symbolic representation of the molecule of a compound is called as chemical formula. If we take example, let's suppose the chemical formula of water. Chemical formula of water is H2O. So this is the chemical formula of water, and it is represented by symbol which tell us about the number of atoms of each element. In water there are two atoms of hydrogen, and there is one atom of oxygen. So a chemical formula tells us about the number of atoms of each element present in a molecule of a compound, and it also tells us the ratio of the different type of atom present, ratio of different type of atom. It also tells us the ratio of atoms. In case of water molecule, the ratio of hydrogen and oxygen is 2:1, which shows that there are two atoms of hydrogen and one atom of oxygen. Similarly, if we take the chemical formula of glucose, is C6H12O6. So from here it is clear that the glucose contains 6 atoms of carbon element, 12 atoms of hydrogen element, and 6 atoms of oxygen element. Now we come toward its types. There are two types of chemical formula. Number one, types of chemical formula. There are two types of chemical formula. One is empirical formula. The second one is molecular formula. Molecular formula. Now we will discuss one by one. First, coming toward the empirical formula. It is the formula which shows the smallest whole number ratio of atoms of each element. Let us take example. For example, a chemical formula of glucose as discussed above is C6H12O6. Its smallest whole number ratio will be, if we take 6 common, then its smallest whole number ratio will be CH2 and O. From here we can see that it shows the smallest whole number ratio of atom of an element. Here the smallest whole number ratio carbon contain 1 atom, hydrogen 2 atoms, and oxygen 1 atom. In some cases, the chemical formula and the empirical formula of a compound is always similar. For example, if we take the example of water molecule, it cannot be further simplified or converted into the smallest whole number ratio. So, its empirical and molecular formula will be same. Now we come toward the other type of chemical formula, that is called as molecular formula. Molecular formula. The formula which shows the actual number of atom. Actual number of atom. Number of atoms of different element. For example, if we take the example of that of glucose, in case of glucose, the molecular formula is C6H12 and O6. In other words, we can say that a chemical or molecular formula is equal to N into empirical where N may be 1, 2, 3 and so on. For example, empirical formula of glucose is CH2O. So the molecular formula will be equal to N. Here the N value is 6 into CH2O. So here it is CH2O. So molecular formula will be C6H12O6. Thanks for watching.